starting with Deebo Samuel. He has an MCL sprain and an ankle sprain and is expected to return at some point in the regular season. The first part sounds bad. The second part sounds good. How do you interpret this?
Well, the fact that he can make a comeback, that right there makes it great news.
Right.
Because I thought there was a very good chance we were seeing the end of the season for him. But yeah, I do, the fact that it's a compound injury now, you've got an MCL sprain, which is a knee sprain, then you got a high ankle sprain, so you got a lot of trauma to the leg. Yeah. I don't know. Can guys come back when they got that combo, leg injury? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the precedents are for it, but he's a tough guy. And the fact that he's going to be there in the playoffs, if you're a Niner fan, you're feeling good.
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, they're saying it's an MCL sprain. So Elijah Mitchell has an MCL sprain. He had one earlier this year. It's usually a 6 to 8 week injury.
Now, right. Which so is the ankle.
Right. So maybe they're saying, since it's coming up on the postseason, Deebo Samuel is willing to play less than 100%. That's the way I sort of interpret it. All of a sudden, you can heal from all of this in 3 weeks? Because there's 4 games left.
I mean, the one thing that we know, but we already knew, I mean, you know it and I know it, the fans know it, Deebo's a warrior. Deebo's tough.
Of course.
Deebo might.
He's going to play.
He's going to play in the playoffs. Deebo's going to be there in the playoffs.
Yeah, but my question is, what's he going to be? Is he ever going to be back to 100% this year? Is he not really going to be able to cut off that left foot? Like, what's a reasonable expectation for Deebo Samuel 3 or 4 weeks out of this?
He might have to be used more as a decoy, but he definitely,
so he's coming back.
He's coming back in the playoffs, but
compromised.
He hasn't had a great year, but at moments he's had incredible highlights in the middle of that. Kind of overall, his overall play has been a little bit down, but he's had some incredible moments. So what can we expect to see from him in the playoffs? I thought he was going to have some huge moments in the playoffs. Now it's kind of a wait and see.
So I'm not saying this like kills the Niners' Super Bowl chances, because it doesn't. All of a sudden they have a quarterback, as Nick Bosa said. But this doesn't help. And if you're thinking like, oh, it's okay, he'll be back and he'll be 100% and he'll tear it up in the playoffs. Well, he wasn't tearing it up when he was before this injury, and I don't really know what to expect. He'll play, probably, but he'll be compromised. And if they do win the Super Bowl, it's going to be because of McCaffrey and Ayuk and probably Kittle and other guys. Although Kittle and his 28 yards, he could probably, per game, he could probably step that up. But he's just catching strays for no reason. Sorry, George. Love your work.